So, in the interest of time, I have come straight to OpenAI's custom GPT builder. And so you'd go chat.openai.com and you would need the plus or 4.0 version in order to create a chatbot. I'm going to, so you'd log in and go into Explore GPTs and you'd see create. So this is basically an interface that it can be used by non-technical coders to create your own. So it's asking, what do we need to build? I'm going to build a career support GPT. And I'm going to say yes. And it will automatically generate a profile picture for this. And you can change it if you want. And we'll stick with this again in the interest of time. No changes. So now we're going to define it. And I had created, edited and added some prompts already of what I want it to do. So I'm telling it I want, of course, for it to be professional sounding, supportive, and people will be able to share their skills, their interests, and it will be able to guide. And so we're going to use this to help with some of the prompts that we have later. So with it asking if there are anything that should be avoided, I'm going to say no, because this is general, we're fine. Yes, it should ask if anything is unclear. Professional. So it's made it, so I'm going to ask it to preview. And so this is very general. You could go into much more detail, but for purposes of this example, we're just going to go. So I'm going to say, let's see. So this is the preview part. I'm going to say, what skills do I need to be a software engineer? And after this, I will go through some of the prompts that will be relevant for us with AI. So there it's listing, and usually it gives me about 10 items when I ask. So there are the main skills, the soft skills, any additional skills. It's giving me those. So you can, print those, especially if you're starting out, to be able to identify what you want to do. But now we're going to move on to AI specific skills after showing you how to do a chatbot. So now that, so I hit the create button and it came up with me being able to share. So am I the only one with access? No. Anyone with a link, I'm going to share the link. And you could publish this to the GPT store, because one of their goals was to for OpenAI was to make their GPT such that you would eventually even be able to earn money from it. But I'm not quite sure how that model is faring right now. So I have the link and I'm going to click share. So now we have a direct link to our career assistant. And the question I'm going to ask, and the questions will be in the presentation, and I'll paste them in our channel as well. I want to provide a detailed description of a prompt engineer. And what I was going to do was I was going to speak about, in the presentation, speak about what the prompt engineer should do, but I felt that, it would be better to have a demo. So here we are. Provide a detailed description of the AI prompt engineer role. Detailed job description of the prompt engineer role, including responsibilities, skills, qualifications, and salary expectations. So let's see what comes. And I chose this one because this seems to be the one that many are talking about in terms of salary and people, it being alleged that people are being paid upwards of $500,000 to $1 million. So let's see what chat says. It's nowhere near. So it talks about what their responsibilities are, and so the reason why I'm doing this is so that you can see how you can do it yourself. Again, if you have ChatGPT 4 or even or Plus, that you can put these prompts in. And even if you don't, then you could use this chatbot, but if you don't, you can put the prompts in directly in Chat or Copilot or Perplexity AI. There are different ones, and some of them free. It's just that the information that you'll get from the tool may not be as current. So here you are. So it says the skills, the qualifications. You'll find this in the presentation as well. But let's try another one in the interest of time. This one is, as a software engineer, what are some of the ways I can use AI tools to improve my productivity and make me more effective in my job? And you can replace this with Scrum Master, Business Analyst, Product Manager, any role. So let's see what comes up. So as we see, there are a lot. One that I caught here was companion tools like GitHub Pilot. I know that is being deployed across technology for our engineers. Tab9 and Kite also, but right now this is what Wells Fargo uses. We can use it for bug detection and code review, automated testing, project manager, and of course I stress the fact that we have to use Wells Fargo approved tools. Be very careful with how you use these tools within the Wells Fargo environment, but at least you have an idea of what you can use and how you can improve. Now this one is very general. It's saying describe the most in-demand job roles in the technology industry. What you could change that to say in agile, you could say in product management, and again in software engineering, but I'm just going with a general and see what happens. This is great because, and I didn't set it up like this, but as you see, it says data scientists. And so the first two are geared towards AI, with the data scientist and our AI machine learning engineer. And I feel that maybe 4 or 5 years ago, it would have been cybersecurity first. And then 3 or so years ago, it was cloud solutions architect for sure. We have software engineer, DevOps engineer, blockchain is still holding on, Internet of Things, UX designer, and a big data engineer. So this is just an example. Again, plug in your job role. You will have access to the examples that I've shown you. So in this quick 10 minutes, you have watched as we've created a career support assistant. And you can ask any. You can, there are, let's see, let me get a new chat. it gives you suggestions as well. You have it can give you tips. So I'll click this and it'll give me tips for a job interview. And so they're prepared ones. You can try it, or you can just go straight to access the tool that you use. And then we tried 3 prompts that you will have access to try for yourself and plug in whatever you want. So thank you.